what's up, guys? This is just going to be a quick intro. I shot all these 45s today, and I just made a video of how accurate they all are, and I just wanted to talk about some of the differences between the Sig and the HK real quick. The HK definitely has a heavier trigger, but other than that, it has a little bit more recoil too because it's a polymer frame, but it's still a really accurate gun. The Sig is probably a little bit more accurate because it's a stainless steel frame, it has a stainless steel slide. It's a heavier gun, a longer slide, and for those reasons I think it's a little bit more accurate. But the sights on the Sig are these really nice competition sights, and they're not sighted in yet, to me at least, and I was shooting off to the left, and once I started to correct myself and start shooting at the very top right hand side of the target, all the shots start going directly into the center. So once I tweak the sights, it's going to be shooting directly in the center, and it's going to be easily one of the most accurate guns I have. Now, the Baer, I just shot it a couple times at the end to compare the accuracy with, these two guns. But I wasn't doing as well with my 1911 as I should have. Even though I was doing pretty good, it took me a while to warm back up to the very light single action trigger. Only because I was shooting these guns all day long, which have a lot heavier of a trigger. So once I went back to the extremely light one, it took me like 2 magazines to warm up. But they're all very accurate, and keep in mind I'm not the best shooter in the world. I say I'm average, and I was probably standing from about like 20 feet away, a typical self-defense distance. So stay tuned. Alright, I'm going to be taking some shots with my brand new Sig Sauer Match Elite, and I'll tell you how I like it. Alright, it's shooting a little off to the left. Now keep in mind, these are some pretty serious competition sights on this gun, and I probably just need to sight it in. But I don't have a screwdriver with me right now, so I'll just try to make up for it with aiming a little over. But very accurate gun. It shoots. I like it better than I like the way it shoots better than my H&K, and maybe even more than my 1911. It's just really fun. I don't remember it being this much fun last time I owned it. Let's see what else I could do. This gun is very accurate, although I am not even looking at where I'm hitting because the sights are so off. I'm basically, it's shooting way off to the left, which is not a problem. I just got a sight on these target sights. I should have done that. I wish I had a screwdriver or something on me right now to do it. I don't think I have anything on my car, so I'll have to do it next time. But it's an awesome shooting gun. I like it more than my H&K, but I have the H&K here with me, so I'll see if that statement's true, in just a couple minutes here. So I'm going to go finish off this box of ammunition, and then I'll try the H&K. Alright, let's see if I do any better with my H&K 45. Alright, the first couple of shots I was aiming too low. This gun sits high in the hand, so I had to aim a little bit higher, but as soon as I started aiming higher, I started to hit exactly where I wanted to. That's what I'm talking about right there. H&K 45 is extremely accurate. I wish I could have shot that nice with my Sig, but like I said, I still need the sight on the sights. But the Sig, I have a feeling as soon as I sight it in, it'll be a lot more accurate than the H&K, only because that gun has a much lighter trigger pull, and the reset on the trigger is a lot shorter than the H&K's, and it's a heavier gun with a longer slide, and it just has less recoil. But the H&K 45 is still extremely accurate, as you can see. And let me go get my Baer Premium 2 and see how that does on a target. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back with my Baer Premium 2. I don't know exactly how many feet or yards I am away. I would say an average self-defense situation type distance. Not too far away, but not too close. Just how I like it. So let's see how this Baer Premium 2 does. A little all over the place, but I think my excuse for today is going to be that when I go back and forth from shooting single action to double action, single action, it could, just throw me off slightly. Let me just finish this box off. I have 6 rounds left. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, once I start the trigger, it's a lot lighter on the 1911. So if I don't completely focus, I could not be shooting my best. So once I slow down, start focusing on what I'm doing, I could shoot a lot better with this gun than I'm pretty sure I could shoot with any of my other guns. Although the H&K 45, as you saw, was very accurate. So I'm going to set up some new targets and finish off the last box with the Sig P220 Match Elite. Alright, let's see how the Sig does again. The sights are off, but I can manipulate the weapon. That's all I have left. Sig P220 Match Elite. Worth every penny. As far as which one of my 45s is the most accurate, it's hard to say. I say they're all about the same. It just depends on the shooter and how much you focus. So both the HK45 and the Sig P220 are extremely accurate and reliable weapons. I highly recommend them. And everybody knows that the 1911 is always extremely reliable and accurate. But the less Baers, I guess, to test them out the best, you would have to really go back and shoot them at longer distances. But I was just doing an average, self-defense distance, like 20 feet maybe, 25 feet, something like that. But very accurate weapons. And I'll see you guys later.